What's up, guys? If you want to see this Stinghouse catch, it is on locals in the pinned comment. Obviously, it's way too spicy for here, so it's going to be on locals in the pinned comment. It's only $5 a month to join. And until February 1st, we're running a promo that you get your first month free if you sign up for monthly. So anyway, join locals in the pinned comment. You get to see this, a fire lieutenant that got caught, many others early, and of course uncensored, including where I may or may not have shoved a prod. So be sure to check it out in the pinned comment, because February 1st, the price monthly is going up to $7 a month because we hit 2,000 members so quick, the demand's so high, but we're giving you guys a free month until February 1st. But after that, it's going to be $7 a month, so get it now while it lasts. What's up, guys? Before this video starts, be sure to follow us on all platforms, including on Rumble, which you can find in the pinned comment. This platform has been giving a lot of people like us a lot of problems lately, and Rumble is a lot more receptive to free speech and whatnot. So be sure to follow us on Rumble. Any video on here you can also find on Rumble, and if you're looking for a video and can't find it on here, it'll be on our Rumble. So be sure to follow us on Rumble in the pinned comment. Like the video. What's up, guys? A lot of you guys may know about the Gordon Flowers hoodie. However, we also have a Fried Pickles hoodie, as you can see right here, and Gordon Flowers sweatshirts that you can get in many different colors. Show your support for the Gordon Flowers movement and the PP movement by getting one of these. I can tell you they are very comfortable. Like, in all seriousness, they are, and I actually do wear them. So be sure to get one of these and enjoy the video. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting, or in scholarly papers to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Hello?
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
Is there a Shane here?
Yes.
I gotta give this package to him.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could come to the door.
Shane? You want it at the door? I guess he's coming just a minute.
All right, cool. How's it going?
All right.
My name is Gordon.
Nice to meet you, Gordon.
Nice firm handshake, man. Appreciate it, yeah. Okay, got a package here. Got to talk to you about what's going on with Emily, man, okay? So, I know it's raining outside. I got people with me. We're not here to hurt anybody or like break in or do any of that crap. We do have cameras going for safety reasons, so you can be sure I'm not at your door to like cause ruckus or like go on your property and step on. But where can we have this conversation at?
Here.
Okay. Is it cool? I'm gonna have them just come just for safety reasons, okay?
No, we're fine right here.
Okay. So obviously, you know what I'm referring to here, right? Okay. So before we get into, they're not here to hurt you, okay? It's just documented just for the reason we're keeping everything. But if you call anybody and say we came to your door and threatened you, then I can just say right. Okay, cool. So before we get into anything, like how old is Emily?
She's young.
Okay, well, Shane, we have to have this conversation, man. I
We'll
think.
have it online or something.
Well, dude, if it's online, then okay. Can they move off the door and we can just have it here? Shane, Shane, this isn't gonna go away. Shane, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to have a conversation. If you don't want to, then I'm just gonna have this evidence in my hand, and we don't have to have a talk, but it's not gonna end well. Oh my God, dude.
So essentially, the pedophile went inside. He doesn't want to have a conversation, but this is going to cause him more problems because he could have just had the conversation with us outside. But now the commotion is going to get his family involved, and that always makes it worse for him, as if it wasn't worse enough.
Just kind of don't come right in his face with the camera. Shane.
Who are you guys?
Look, so basically, Shane's been messaging a little kid online, and I just want to have a conversation with him. I know it's nervous with like 4 people here. We're not here to hurt anybody, but, you know, to protect everybody here, we do have it filmed. But yeah, I mean, if Shane doesn't want to have a talk about it, I mean, I don't think it's...
A little what?
A little girl online. And I don't think it's smart for... I mean, he even sent pictures to her. I don't think it's smart for Shane to not have a conversation about what happened, because all I want to do is just have a talk. And I do have, I think, pretty incriminating stuff on him, and I think the best way to go about it is just have a conversation. But if he doesn't want to have that talk, then, you know, I don't really care about trying to help him out here.
Call the cops.
Is that what he wants?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe that's what you should go ahead and tell him, because all I want to do is just have a conversation.
How old is this little girl?
11 years old.
Jeez.
Yeah, I would tell him to come outside and just have a talk and get it over with. Can I just kind of move over there, if that's cool? Okay, is it cool if they're just standing right there? Because look, Shane, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not saying this is going to be a comfortable conversation, but them standing right there is probably the least of your worries with this stuff, okay? I'm just here to have a talk with you. And hey, if there's cameras, there's cameras. But I think your best bet is just having a talk about it, even if there's cameras, because we're not here to f you. We're not here to make you famous. We're just here to have a talk.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Talking.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry to meet you like this. Do you like work at all?
What?
Do you like have a job or anything? Or?
I'm an electrician, yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate what you do, because Cali's grid stinks and we need more people like you. So I appreciate that, man. Truly. So, I mean, Emily told you she was 11 years old.
Yeah, we were friends.
Mm-hmm.
She told me this. Her dad died, and she wanted friends.
Okay.
And I was trying to be a friend to her.
Okay, so you were just kind of filling a void, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Because, like, yeah, you didn't come across as like a or anything like that. I mean, it was just a conversation, it seemed like. Yeah. But, I mean, did the conversation kind of escalate a little bit?
It did.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, after she told you she was 11, why did it kind of continue? Just to be.
We were just friends.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I was being friendly.
Yeah. No, because you weren't like trying to kidnap or anything like that. I didn't see that. Okay. So I mean, you found her on Twitter originally. Okay, yeah, one of the first things he says is, I thought you were 13. You're like, she's like, no, 11. I had to lie so I don't get banned. All right. Mention I'm an electrician. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then that's when the conversation started to kind of get a little bit chippy, I'd say, between the two of you. And again, like, she never told you to stop or anything like that. I get it, but I mean, were there some pictures sent to her that maybe shouldn't have been sent?
Yeah.
Okay. Were there some pictures sent to her?
Possibly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to have to show them to you. I mean, I have them right here.
I got it.
Okay. Did you send some pictures to her?
I get it.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, what was going on with that?
Just out of like boredom, you know what I mean? Just boredom, really.
Okay. Just bored and just kind of sent
I
you.
don't know people here.
Okay.
I don't know anybody here.
So you just kind of sent it to Emily just to see what she would, just see what would happen, or just kind of bored, or?
It was a mistake.
Okay. Got it. No, I get it. I mean, everybody got a little bit carried away, you think? Okay. The guys you talked to on Twitter, they were probably dirty, trying to send you videos of them, hun, trying to get you to do dirty stuff. So you did warn her about guys on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you come across some pretty f***ed up guys on Twitter?
Well, I mean, just on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, probably truly evil people, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Nasty people.
Yeah. People that truly, like, I would say maybe probably kids and stuff like that.
Well, I know those people are out there.
Yeah. Have you kind of seen them online, like, saying some nasty stuff?
I mean, comments
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But people are actually kidnap kids.
Right. No, I know you're not that type at all.
They're out there.
Right. Right.
And I have met one.
Well, you met somebody that kidnapped a kid?
Well, I met someone who kidnaps people.
Really?
I was working in LA, and just at the hotel I was staying at, then one of my neighbors came over there and he wanted to drink with me, and he said that he kidnaps people.
What?
And I should have played along with it.
Yeah. Should have reported that. Jesus Christ.
Well, he disappeared. I didn't know where he went.
He got kidnapped, maybe?
No, he just disappeared.
Okay.
But yeah, him being reported would have been good.
Yeah. So you kind of want to distance yourself from those type of people online? Okay.
Well, I'd like for them to be captured.
Absolutely.
I mean, if they're kidnapping kids,
Yeah.
people we want found.
Yeah, because, I mean, you seem someone that kind of just got, like, a little bit carried away rather than somebody that wants to go home for a kid. I mean, was stuff said to her, like, you know, are you going to play with my thing and stuff like that?
There was stuff said, man.
Okay. Okay. Did you just have a death in the family?
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Who passed, if I may ask? I'm sorry.
It's my dad's old lady's grandson.
Oh, geez, young.
30.
What happened?
He, his girlfriend was cheating on him, and
Oh my God.
they both each other.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Two 30-year-olds died that day.
You holding up okay?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I didn't know it. He's not my family. I knew it barely. I barely knew him. He's a
Yeah.
really funny kid. It's very,
Yeah. Yeah.
very sad.
Got it.
2 kids.
Got it. So, I mean, you know, with Emily, I guess, like, are you divorced?
Well, separated. I'm single.
Okay. Okay. So Emily talked about hanging out with you, and you talked about hanging out with her.
Right.
Okay. So is that just going to happen when both of y'all were free?
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, it was talked about.
Right. It was.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying any of this was going to happen. I mean, would it just been maybe hanging out together, or?
I wanted to give her a hug.
Okay. Okay. So that's all.
Go for her.
Okay. So that's all you're planning on doing with her? Just give her a hug?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not bad. So, I mean, I do want to ask because, you know, at least in the chats, you did get carried away. I mean, this is like a video you sent, right? Okay. So you said you found her on Twitter, and I kind of know what goes on Twitter. And there's people on Twitter that post horrific with people Emily's age and it, younger ladies under 18. I'm not saying you posted any of that stuff or you, but I think you kind of got sucked into that group.
Right.
So when did this kind of, and look, I'm not judging you when I ask this, okay? Because, you know, if you said stuff like, I want to you, I want to take you and live with me, dude, you deserve like the worst, I think. But you didn't say any of that. You said, I want to give you a hug. You sent some video, whatever, big deal. But, you know, when did this type of attraction kind of start for you?
I've just been completely alone, you know what I mean? Being back here, bored, alone. And then I have kids that I don't see, so I you know, just very alone.
Is that kind of when like the online stuff started for you?
Yeah.
Okay, how many years ago was that?
A couple years. It's been a couple years that I've been going online a lot.
Okay, and that's kind of when like the younger ladies under 18 started going in your DMs and you going in their DMs? Okay. So it hasn't been like a decade, it's just been a couple years of basically you and kids just chatting online?
Well, people chatting online, yeah.
Okay. Have you gone to meet any of them?
No.
Okay, okay. So the online chats with other younger ladies under 18, were they like around Emily's age, younger, older, or same, or combination? Older? Or were they like 13, 14 maybe?
Older.
Okay, like 15, 16?
18. Usually, you know, they're usually 18 or older.
No, I know, like, but I guess I know you mostly talk to adults. But how many, you know, you said this has been going on for a couple years.
No, not like that. Just a couple girls.
Okay. Give me a ballpark number.
Like 4.
Okay. And were they around Emily's age?
Older.
Okay.
Like 16, 17.
Okay. So over 11 but under 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Were any like 12?
No.
Were there some that were like 13, 14?
Probably like a 14-year-old maybe.
Okay.
Just chatting.
Okay. Was it kind of similar to Emily, just kind of flirting around a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like kind of do the same thing, just send them pics if they were cool with it, or?
I don't. I just talk to a lot of people. I mean,
Okay.
like I said, out of boredom.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, you know, did Emily ever tell you to stop sending pictures? Okay. That's what I'm kind of curious about. So, like, the other people you talk to, whether they're adults or, you know, younger than 18, I mean, do you just kind of send your pic out of boredom to them sometimes? Okay. Do you remember what the people under 18 said to your pic? Did they tell you to stop, or did they?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. You just kind of remember sending it to them and seeing what would happen?
Sure.
Is it? I mean, do you kind of do, or do you like remember that, or?
Well, I mean, it's happened, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
So you kind of just send it to anybody of any age that talks to you?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Anybody that, is it like anybody of any age that kind of just fulfills a conversation for a little bit, or?
Well, like I said, it's just bored and lonely.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like, I'm not saying you talk to Emily because of her age. I'm just saying you were,
Right.
yeah, bored and lonely. Okay. Rub your, and then you sent a video of your saying
So
it.
we've discussed all this. We've established, you know, we know what happened.
Right.
There was conversation that shouldn't have happened. So we're done. I'm done talking.
Well, Shane, I
What are
mean,
you after here? What's up?
well, I'm here to save kids, so I think,
Okay, great.
I think you kind of helping me find the real bad guys online would help, because look, right now I have all of this on you, and I have kind of you on camera saying this kind of happened.
Yeah.
So, look, again, I don't think that anything should happen to you. I think maybe you just need some guidance rather than trouble. So, kind of help me find who's really bad. You mentioned you got kicked off Twitter.
Okay, so where do I find you at?
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of curious right now, just so I can get like a reasonable estimate in my head, because, you know, I think there's some people on Twitter, some people online that should absolutely be turned in and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
I get it. Sure.
you know, and you seem as someone that's kind of sucked into shit rather than you're not on Twitter posting all these shitty videos and all of that. You're kind of just sucked into it. So, did y'all talk on Telegram at all?
No.
Okay. Did you have Telegram?
No.
Okay. Did you ever have it? Did you delete it ever?
I had one and I deleted it.
Okay. Was there some kind of bad stuff on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that why you deleted it?
Right.
Okay. So see, that's kind of what I'm like curious about. So on Telegram, were you kind of in like a group with bad in it?
I was put into I was, yeah, someone put me in the group, however you say it,
Yeah.
and there was a bunch of child, so I deleted it.
Okay. Okay.
Deleted Telegram.
Okay. So basically, and see, that's what I'm curious about, because you're not in the group, you're not making those groups.
No.
You got sucked into that group. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here.
Right.
So how many groups on Telegram did you get put into with porn in it? One. Okay. Was that enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many images do you think they sent of that? Like, if you could guess.
Well, they didn't stop all day.
So it was endless.
They just didn't stop all day, and then so I deleted it. It wouldn't stop, so I stopped it. You know what I mean? And I shut it all down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Just kind of grossing you out.
yeah,
Okay. How long ago was this?
it was a couple months ago.
Okay. Okay. So, if you remember, was the stuff sent in there? Was it like teens or like
was everything.
toddlers even?
Everything. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Infants?
Oh yeah.
There were infants in the group you were in. Holy.
Well, some of those people, that's all they like.
And so how many people were in the group, if you remember, like ballpark number?
Maybe 100.
Oh my God. So they were like going crazy in there.
Yep. They were all about it.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
So that was a little bit too much for you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Was kind of everybody in the group just sending photos in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you send any in there? No. Okay. Is there any that maybe you just got a little bit carried away with and saved?
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's Telegram. That's a big one. Did you have like Wicker or Signal or anything like that?
No. No, just Facebook, Instagram, and
Twitter.
no, I don't have Twitter.
Used to.
I had it, and TikTok.
TikTok. Okay. So I mean, dude, Shane, I think you kind of have your toes kind of dipped into this little pool, man, of like real bad on the internet. And you know, like if there's, let's just say that this right here is the guy in like Europe producing all the CP. You know, you're not here, but you're on the little ladder, you know, and that's what I think you need to.
Well, I'm not on the ladder. I'm not on that ladder.
No, of producing, but
I'm not on that ladder, but
getting sucked
there's
into
a lot
this
of people
stuff.
in there. There's a lot of people doing it though.
Right, right.
It's bad.
Have you ever been like sent that garbage on Twitter?
No.
Nobody sent it to you?
No.
Okay. Have you maybe just seen it in your feed and gotten rid of it?
No, I never on Twitter. I'm
Okay.
not even on Twitter right now.
Okay. What else besides Telegram have you like had sent to you or seen
Oh,
it?
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
On Snapchat too.
Oh gosh. So who did the people that
But I'm
sent?
not on Snapchat anymore either.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you getting off that, man. Who else on Snapchat sent that to you? Like, was it a kid or an
It
adult?
wasn't a kid. No one was sending it to me.
Okay.
But you could buy it. People were selling it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because you know you got all the girls selling videos
Sure.
and everything. And then as you're on there and you start following more people, then the other videos will pop up
Yeah.
and they have that.
Oh, so like on their stories and stuff?
Right.
Okay. Did you ever end up like getting any? No? Okay. Got it. So see, this is kind of like what I worry about. Like you've seen this type of porn before. Did they send like only videos in the chats, or did they send pictures, or was it kind of a combination?
It was videos.
Videos.
But like I said, they didn't send me anything in the chat. This was just this advertisement.
Right, right. I'm talking about on Telegram. Sorry, back to Telegram. Did they put videos in the chat, or was it just
It was
all kinds of pictures
Yeah,
and
it was
videos?
mixed.
Okay. Do you remember like how long the videos were?
They varied.
Okay.
It was just videos. Just clips or whatever. I don't.
Got it.
But it was definitely on there.
And so you said they were being sent in that group chat all day.
Oh yeah.
When did you end up leaving it?
Immediately.
No, I know, but if you said it's being sent all day, you know, I'm not saying you were in there for a long period
I was
of
on there for like 2 days.
time. Okay,
And then
okay,
I got rid of that crap.
okay. So in those 2 days, I mean, you just saw it being sent continuously, and you're like, okay, this, okay. So that's what I'm kind of curious about, Shane, because you do seem like someone that does have good intentions for children.
Right.
You know, I don't think you're here to cause Emily any harm, but you know, if you're in this group chat for 2 days, you know, is that the only thing they sent in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was like strictly just child.
That's it.
Or is there any just chatting in there?
Oh, Yeah, I mean, they chatted a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Mainly just like saying what they liked, or who's this girl, or do you have more of her, or, you know, I mean, stuff like that. There was a little chatting, but there was a lot of videos.
But it was like all about exploiting kids, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the thing. Same with Emily. You have good intentions. I mean, the first thing you say is, I like making new friends.
Right.
But, you know, then eventually...
But I understand that, you know, if they're making money off of the child, then people will be looking for kids to kidnap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm not
Because
saying...
there's money to be made.
Of course. And I'm like...
It escalates things.
Never did I think, even when you were sending your... Like, never did I think, like, okay, you're going to kidnap this girl. I never thought that. And I know you're never... You're not even capable of doing that. Like, I don't think you'd ever be that type to do that. But, you know, it's kind of this. I mean, I think you have a thing that you just kind of get carried away. Like with Emily, you know, your friends, you're talking about giving her a hug, but then it turns into pictures. And that's kind of like what it is in the Telegram group. Like, you left it, you did the right thing, but you're in there for 2 days. And you know what's going on for 2 days. You're not like, oh, 2 days later, oh, wait,
I was
this is...
kind of in shock.
Right.
And I was kind of amazed and...
Right.
But yeah, I shut it off.
Okay. But, you know, kind of what I'm getting at is, I think curiosity might have gotten the best of you for like 2 days. Like, did you...
I was a little in shock, and it was different, but I got off of it.
Yeah.
Got all that crap deleted.
Right.
I couldn't delete my account right then. I had to leave, and after 30 days it'll delete itself.
Okay. Yeah. If you're not like logged on.
The app on my phone and all that crap.
That I appreciate, but you know, that's the thing. I'm just like, yeah, you have it in your mind to do the right thing, but then for those 2 days, you know, you mentioned, you know, you're curious, you're in shock. But when you're in shock, I mean, one way or another, you're probably just looking at those videos like, what the is this? I mean, is that kind of what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, you know, if you know the length of the videos, you know they're just clips. I mean, that means you're kind of clicking on them and viewing them.
I was seeing the videos.
You're seeing them?
But anyways, you know, like that guy that said he kidnapped people in LA. I kicked myself that I didn't play along and get him
Get some info, yeah.
Yeah. Because I just said, you know, what
right.
Immediately, and he started making his way towards the door and headed out. But yeah, I'm all about seeing people like that get captured, you know,
right.
put away.
Right.
I don't want to see little kids getting kidnapped.
Right.
I was at the mall and I seen something weird. I seen this dude leaving, this older guy. He went out and sat in his van, and then another car came and they met with him. They all sat there together, and I reported him. I told the security, I said, hey, there's something going on right here. This guy in the van, you might want to watch him.
Yeah.
You know? He looks like he might be trying to put some kids in that van.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that I appreciate. But you see, you do stuff like that, but then you're also here on Telegram, like actually watching these videos.
Well, I seen it. I didn't go looking for it.
No,
I didn't ask
right.
for it, you know what I mean?
Right, but you know, it's kind of in front of you, then you just kind of click on it out of curiosity,
right.
Knowing what it is, you know.
Well, yeah, but like I said, I deleted all that.
Right, right. Like, you get carried away, you do the wrong thing, then you realize you're doing the wrong thing, then you do the right thing, and that's kind of your pattern going on here. Right. So basically, how did that kind of start for you, like the whole child thing in general, to where you find yourself in these Telegram groups?
Well, I went on Telegram for just to meet people.
Yeah.
Because I heard you can meet people in your area.
Yeah.
Because there's a
local, like a local thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that's within 15 miles of you. You know what I mean? Just to meet single women, but every woman on there was selling it. You know, I wasn't buying.
Right. But Telegram was after, you know, you dip your toes in kind of the underage stuff. So, I mean, are you saying like kind of boredom and loneliness caused you to dip your toes in this kind of stuff anyway?
Yeah, I was bored and online, and you know.
Do you think maybe like younger ladies under 18 kind of fill the void your kids left you?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you think that could be what it is that's maybe causing this stuff to happen?
Possibly.
Okay. Have you ever been accused of like doing stuff? No. Your ex-wife didn't accuse you with the kids?
No.
Okay. Why can't you see them?
Because I went through a tough time,
Yeah.
and I was renting a room, so I had a little room, and that was basically it. And I couldn't bring my kids there, and I couldn't afford to go all the way across. I mean, they're completely on the other side of Rosedale.
Yeah.
I was at White Lane. It was like $35 one way on an Uber.
Yeah.
Just things. I didn't get to see them enough, and she filed abandonment.
Oh, okay.
I did try to see my kids. I tried to like have her meet me at John's Incredible Pizza with them and stuff like that. And then she would start a fight, and we wouldn't end up going. But yeah, she filed abandonment.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure you love your kids.
I do.
And then after that happened, then this stuff kind of started happening.
Well, I mean, I've had a lot of time, too much time on my hands. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And then your fingers kind of get busy.
Not working enough, and too much time.
Okay.
You know, to say idle hands, the devil's playground.
Yeah, of course, of course. Did your Twitter kind of get removed for like content?
No, no.
What did get nuked?
No, there was 2 women kidnapping this other woman, and they were her. And I said something about it, and then I got deleted.
You said something that's kind of like
Said, they're committing a felonies right now. Multiple felonies. And I got deleted off Twitter.
Okay. So, you know, what I'm kind of curious about on Twitter, like, you know, obviously, I didn't come here. I'm all the way from Sacramento. I didn't come here, you know, not knowing anything about your online history. Like, I don't know all of it, but I know some of it. Like, on Twitter, there was a lot of underage profiles you were following. Did they post anything? Like, maybe not like, but just nudes of themselves on Twitter?
I don't remember.
Did they post like provocative photos?
I don't remember really.
Okay. But I mean, those were underage accounts that you were following.
Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
Okay. And on Instagram, I mean, you know, same type of thing. Do they post like nudes of themselves on Instagram?
No.
It's just more like bikini,
No.
bikini stuff.
And whatever. Just,
Okay.
Yeah, no nudes.
Okay.
Can I ask some? You mentioned TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like maybe some of the videos that show up on your For You page are of young girls?
On my For You page?
Yeah, like on TikTok.
Like your home
TikTok
feed.
Ever recommend young girls to you on TikTok or anything like that?
I couldn't say. It's just random videos come up, and you like it or you don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Possibly.
Okay. I mean, is it maybe a combination of adults and kids that you just see on your front page?
It's mainly adults.
Okay. But is
Mainly
it
older women. It's 18+ women.
But is it just like basically provocative videos of what, whatever, like what woman maybe just shaking her ass or something like that?
Yeah, maybe in a bikini.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So it's just kind of you just get online with stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're just kind of going down a rabbit hole, and then it probably goes into people a little bit too young. And then you go back to people older. You know. So you're just kind of getting carried away online in general. Is kind of what's happening here. It looks like. So back to Instagram. So these like younger profiles, like under 18. You mentioned bikini pictures. That is pretty much what they post.
Well, no, not necessarily. That was on TikTok.
Okay. And that was of like younger?
Well, probably like 17.
Okay.
Something like that.
Uh-huh. Got it.
But on Instagram, no, it's not necessarily even bikinis or anything. They might just be dancing, singing, or you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just being funny or whatever.
Right. But there's a lot of white men commenting shit on those pages.
There are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men, period.
Yeah.
A lot of them aren't white.
Right. No, I understand. A lot of Indians too. Yeah.
The Indians are.
Yeah, do they anything, but yes.
But anyways.
Okay. I mean, is there anything on your phone right now that should maybe get deleted?
No.
Okay. So you never saved any of the child sent to you? Okay.
Hell no. Not saving any of that.
Okay.
And like I said, again, it wasn't sent to me. It was just on a...
Within a group chat. Yeah, it wasn't sent to you directly, is what you're saying. Okay.
But no, there's nothing on my phone.
Right.
That's underage.
Okay. But here you say the reason your Twitter got suspended is too much nasty, I guess, to her.
But that wasn't what it was though. I told you what it was.
Right. But you mentioned a lot of nasty on Twitter. I mean, you don't just pull that. Like if I get suspended, I'd get suspended on Twitter for calling a liberal stupid or something.
But that's what it was though. Now that now that we're talking,
Okay.
I'm thinking back about it.
Okay.
It was 2 women, a woman, and putting her in a car.
Okay.
And taking her.
So it was kind of
kidnapping.
Okay. So it was kind of your knee-jerk thing when your Twitter got suspended. Too much nasty.
What about it?
Like your knee-jerk response was too much nasty. Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So like this nasty on Twitter. I mean, what the heck was it? That's what I'm curious about. I'm not saying it has to do with you.
Mainly, it's just women trying to sell videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Women trying to sell something.
Okay.
Videos, typically.
That was like mostly on your Twitter feed?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody DM'd you asking
reposting, you know.
Okay, so you just kind of retweet that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody DM'd you on Twitter offering like nasty videos to sell you?
Oh, sure. Women?
Yeah. Has anybody offered you to, I'm not saying they sent you CP, but has anyone offered you to buy CP on Twitter?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's only been on Telegram?
Snapchat,
sorry.
Snapchat and Telegram.
Okay. So have people DM'd you individually on Telegram just trying to sell you child?
On where?
Telegram just trying to sell you child?
No. No one's trying to sell anything there.
Okay.
They were just all enjoying it.
Okay.
And sharing. But no, the Snapchat's where they're trying to sell a lot of it.
Okay. Has anyone DM'd you like on Instagram with like because I'm trying to find these people because
Right.
has anyone DM'd you on Instagram with like a mega link to go buy or something like that?
On Instagram.
Okay.
That was all on Snapchat.
Okay. Nobody's DM'd you on Facebook like trying to offer you child?
No.
Okay. So they've only kind of DM'd you on Snapchat trying to sell that to you?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
There's a lot of them selling it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shane, I mean, you can't be talking to little girls like this, man. You can't. I mean, I'm going to tell you straight up, Bakersfield PD is going to do absolutely nothing. Even if we were to call them, they would do absolutely nothing. This is my first time coming to Bakersfield. We've caught a offender
You guys all
here.
came from Sacramento right now?
Yeah, I've caught a here. Actually, 2 here.
Sure.
I've caught a very, very big YouTuber here. The police just don't do anything here to basically. Right. So consider yourself lucky this was done here, but you really need to be careful because, if I really wanted to, I could try to find a way to report you to like the FBI, whatever, and I mean, you're really dipping your toes into the water where you shouldn't be dipping them. Again, you're probably not the worst, but what's stopping you?
Well, morals.
Yeah. But I mean, all it takes is you getting carried away again and again and again until.
I got it. But I like your work though. I like what you're doing. If you're catching people that are bad and there's something being done about it.
Right.
Because like I said, there are the ones out there that are kidnapping them.
Right. And I don't think you were gonna. Well, I know you weren't gonna kidnap, but when stuff is being said to Emily, like I want to sneak through your back door. I mean,
right,
dude, I don't know. I know you meeting Emily, you probably would have felt terrible after.
Sure.
I mean, just man to man. Look, I don't think now you're gonna go text any other kids. I think now we put a stop to it. I'm glad it happened here rather than going to go meet Emily.
Right.
Look, I know you mentioned you just wanted to give her a hug. That could have been what it was at first, but dude, it turned into play with my.
I get it.
I don't need to say anymore, do I?
No.
Okay. And I know you wouldn't have. Again, you wouldn't have forced her to do any of that.
No.
But there's basically
will.
basically
Yeah.
and there's consent.
Right.
So, I don't think it would have been with you, but
No. Of course not.
but I think you got a little carried away, and had she been okay with it, I think that's the only way that any of that would have happened. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were never going to force her to, okay.
I've never forced anybody to do anything.
Of any age. Okay.
In my life, of any age, no.
So all of that still would have been up to her to do.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But Okay, so all the stuff here talked about with Emily, all would have been up to her, consensual.
Correct.
Okay, well, that I appreciate.
And like, you know, it shouldn't have happened.
Right, and I'm glad there's a stop to it, because even if it was consensual, that could have still ruined her, man. You know that, don't you?
Right.
Okay, so,
I get it.
Jesus, I would encourage you to not watch in general, but something, this can't change, dude. If I catch this again, I don't give Bakersfield PD or Kern County Sheriff's Office. I don't care. I'm still going to turn it in because it's on my conscience. You know what I mean? So be very careful, and you got to go explain to them because they know what happened.
Yeah.
All right. So, man, don't do this again. Okay.
You got it.
All right.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
Hey Shane, can I ask you a quick question?
What's up?
Are you a Christian?
Yes.
You are a Christian?
Yeah.
What do you think the Bible says about what you were doing there? What should be done?
It's definitely a sin.
It's definitely a sin.
Millstones.
Did you know that the Bible says that, you know, anyone who is in can thrown to the bottom of the ocean?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Jesus Christ himself.
All right.
So I think, you know, if you're going to call yourself a Christian, you need to walk the walk.
Sure.
You know, you really
right.
should be thinking about that.
Of course.
Right, and you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know the cause of it. I mean, I have nothing to refute you saying it's out of boredom and loneliness after your separation or whatever. But you have an attraction to you. Okay, it's something, you know. Some people.
And then you know, I mean, like through COVID.
Right.
I had a horrible time through COVID. I was out traveling all over California working, and I'm like all alone. I'm all alone all the time.
Right.
And I'm by myself working and staying in hotels. And then no one's talking to each other. No one's like, you can't go out.
Right.
Just a bunch of bad stuff happened. It was a horrible time for me.
So
it's kind of been, you know, I come back here because my dad's sick.
Yeah.
So I've kind of been, I don't know it's like I don't know anybody here.
No, and I appreciate you taking care of him. Right.
I mean,
But some way, somehow it's turned into you sending pictures to kids.
I know.
And it's turned into you
That's wrong.
being somehow attracted to them, man. And
it's bad.
So do you think that maybe you've been watching so much that you're now bored? You can't to like images of adults, and so you've started looking at, you know, children and
No,
ending
it
up-
was just being alone. You know what I mean? And just having someone to talk to.
someone to talk to. But I mean, that's
I know.
were you when you were sending those messages?
No.
I mean, you said a video of you.
Wasn't taken at that time.
Well, Shane, it was actually
It was pre-recorded.
right. Maybe one of them was, but one of them was a video that you open up, like you know the disappearing photos. Like I could send you an image from my gallery and I can take one for you. One of them was taken because I had to press play video on it.
Okay.
So there was one time where you were. I don't know if you finished or not, but you were. It.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
But anyways, it was wrong.
Right. But basically, you know, if you're telling a young girl, my come play with it. Right. So I mean, it's horrible to hear, like when somebody else is telling you it, man. So really consider that. I mean, all I can say is you're lucky you're in a jurisdiction that hates what we do and doesn't do anything about this type of stuff, man. You know, consider it a lucky blessing, you know. So
What do you think would happen if like Emily's dad showed up or something?
Well, then I'd have to whip his ass.
You would whip his ass?
Well, I'm not just gonna stand there and let it hit me.
I see.
right, but it wouldn't be a good situation for anybody, would it?
No.
Right. So
And it's unnecessary.
right. So really consider what happened. You know, one way or another, I will find out again. Okay.
Right.
So.
Well, that's good. I do appreciate your work, though.
Well, good. So if you appreciate it, then show us appreciation by not doing this, so we don't have to come back here.
You got it, bud.
Okay. All right,
Y'all have
Shane.
a good one. Drive safe.
Take care. All right, what's up, guys? We're currently at the sheriff's office. We're about to attempt to turn it in. We know they don't take cases here, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try our best anyway. So, yeah. All right, let's try it. Well, that's great. We're online at kernsheriff.org. So I'm going to educate you because on YouTube we have to educate. So So right now I'm explaining to my friend Kaylin here that we are making a report online at kernsheriff.org. So if you're in Kern County, which is a very big county in California, so a lot of people from Kern County are going to be watching this, you can report a crime. Just go to kernsheriff.org and go to online reporting. So right here I'm at the very easy list. None of them involve really a crime, but you know, we're gonna report it. We're gonna report it. Thank you, Tommy Seascat, for the 20. I guess Paul already called it out. View all types of reports. Theft? I don't know. Thank you, Oxblood, for the 5. All right, view all types of reports. Let's see. Dude, I really can't, like, I really can't report for,
True.
yeah, you know, I'm just gonna put information. There's one for information only. So I guess I'll just put that and just mention, like, just put information only.
All right.
Okay. Visual. Okay.
Police.
Yeesh. Okay. Okay, putting in my info here.
Alex.
Huh. Yeah. Report is written.
Okay, good.
Okay, education real quick, Ashley. So 30,000 kids go missing every single year, in part due to people like this, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Also, 70% of children ages 12 to 17 get solicited online by strangers they do not know. So parents, please check your kids' devices. Apps like TikTok, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of those are apps where kids could be in potential danger. NCMEC lists those apps on their website as apps that could be in potential danger. So anyway, I hope this video is educational for you guys. The statistics are all there if you look them up. And yeah, just be very safe online. And stranger danger, it's an old cliche term, but it's a real, very real term. So anyway, we're about to submit this report right here. It is submitted. We officially submitted it. I don't think we're gonna be reached out to because this county loves it. But we did our due diligence and now the ball's in their court. We have a full confession on camera and now it's up to them to do something. So, all right, real quick guys, YouTube is completely ending this movement. If you want to see us continue to get arrests in 39 different states, probably more now, then be sure to support us on locals. It's only $5 a month, and you get to see tons and tons and tons of unedited, unseen content, including a fire lieutenant cache that I cannot post on YouTube until after trial. Who knows if it'll even ever go on YouTube. So be sure to see it early. It's a 2.5-hour cache, and Stinghouse videos that will instantly get, that I don't think will survive too long on here. So be sure to check it all out. It's a great way to support, and you get so much content, so much early content, so much unseen content, so much spicy content that I feel more comfortable posting on there. It's in the pinned comment. If you want to see these arrests keep happening, you want to see these confessions keep happening, support us on locals, because this movement should not end with a button pressed at YouTube's headquarters. It should continue with you guys and us, so let's do it. Thank you.
What's up, guys? If you want to see this Stinghouse catch, it is on locals in the pinned comment. Obviously, it's way too spicy for here, so it's going to be on locals in the pinned comment. It's only $5 a month to join. And until February 1st, we're running a promo that you get your first month free if you sign up for monthly. So anyway, join locals in the pinned comment. You get to see this, a fire lieutenant that got caught, many, many, many others early, and of course uncensored, including where I may or may not have shoved a prod. So be sure to check it out in the pinned comment, because February 1st, the price monthly is going up to $7 a month because we hit 2,000 members so quick. The demand's so high, but we're giving you guys a free month until February 1st. But after that, it's going to be $7 a month, so get it now while it lasts.